used to be, because
It's
I
born
think
what?
that
It's,
personally, because
it's
things are
born what?
so secretive now, like anyone can do
Yeah.
anything on social media,
I
that
missed the second word.
it,
I missed the whole
this
point. I missed
thing,
the second word. Nowadays, technology. The second word that you said when you started the sentence, it blurred out to me. I'm sorry, baby.
I'll
So,
say it again. But I think that with technology now, this is the thing that's starting trouble, because people get
yes,
depression from this, like iPads, phones, laptop, PCs, everything, TVs. I
yes.
think it's because of that people get depression, people want to kill themselves, people get upset because people can say such horrible things over the media that
Yes.
it's just not kind, because things happen.
The only thing I'm
If
not proud
if
of, I kind
these
of,
things
uh-huh.
uh,
Sorry, go
if
ahead,
these
baby.
things hadn't existed, then everyone would be happy, because personally, everyone would be getting on with their own lives instead of focusing and revolving around this electronic
We,
that everyone,
we,
like, everyone relies on these things
mm-hmm.
nowadays.
We would have never met though. Me and you would have never met. That's another thing.
Yeah, but
See?
that's the only good thing. Like, we met, that's a good thing. But for other things, like, let's say group chats and stuff. Like, if someone was saying horrible things to
Like
you,
what?
you'd
You
get
cut out.
upset.
Other things like what? You cut out other things like I'm so
Like,
sorry. You keep cutting
if
out.
if you're in a group chat with someone and
Mm-hmm.
they say stuff about you, it's just not nice. But that you're in that group chat because you've got a phone, you've got the laptop, you've got the iPad, so that's how you found it out, basically. I know that sounds stupid, but it's just,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not stupid. You're right. Honey, there's pros and cons. You know, you believe in God, you told me, correct? Because everybody here believes in God,
yeah,
by the way. All these kids, I like to get their personal insight. I tell them I don't care
yeah.
if you
Wait,
waking up their mind. Because, wait, you tell me to wait? Yeah.
oh, okay, sorry, continue. I was just doing
No, no, no.
something.
There's pros and cons. You know that God says, nobody has
Mm.
seen my face. Nobody know when I'm coming. I'm coming. I come like a thief in the night. It means repent today because a thief, you don't know when he came and did whatever, right? Am I cutting out a lot? A little bit? Am I cutting
You're
out a
not
lot?
cutting out soon. No.
So he says, repent now because you don't know when he's coming. Oh, God is real. Look, he came. And if you repent there, it's over because you didn't. So he says, but nobody knows when I'm coming. Nobody has seen my face. But know this, the world will be connected as one. How are you and I connected? Through the internet. The prophecies are being seen. The rivers shall be dry and wars shall be mentioned where my son came from. They were sending a lot of war, like Americans, especially to the Middle East since 2001, is there.
Mm.
Now, our awareness is rising up because technology poses a lot of danger, like nuclear bombs. He says he's going to destroy the world with fire, either asteroids or lava coming from under, because that Yellowstone super volcano that's about to erupt maybe any day. If it goes, it's going to cover the sun for 3 years. Everything extincts, that the plants, and the temperature when you complain is 100 degrees. It's so hot. It's going to be 2,000 degrees. I can cook a pig. It will destroy us unless you're underground.
Mm.
If that volcano, if an asteroid lands, it's the same thing. If a that's a super volcano in Yellowstone by Washington towards California. There are mega volcanoes bigger than that under the Hawaii Islands that are churning hotter and hotter. And we're overdue on catastrophe. Ice age is overdue. Asteroid impact overdue. God is the one that's going to destroy. He knows when. And that's why these things, you see alien ships monitoring, disabling missiles, because they're monitoring. Those are the four guardians. They call them angelic. That's the Michael. One of them is the main guardian, Michael, because he doesn't want it to be destroyed now. Something is going to go wrong like that. They'll stop it. Even those people that drive down there, they admitted, yo, those things that we saw out there, they disabled our satellites. They'll admit it to you because they're real. Why do you think you see lights out there? It's because angels and demons, they're real. And spirits are real. And when you crash in the forest, I mean, they crash in the forest. NASA contacts the military and they get in your face. Instead of telling you, for national security reason, we will lock you up. Here's some money. Don't talk about what you saw here. No, they threaten you, baby. They get in your face with the colonels and with the sergeants. You're not going to win against
Mm.
them. If you talk about what you saw right here, we will kill you and your family. You're going to have people outside watching you. 24/7, listening through walls, military technology, and watching your all devices. And if you talk, you died under mysterious circumstances. And you know why they do that? It is because you
No.
didn't see little man. It's because you saw angels and demons creeping into this dimension. And if you know the devil is real, baby, you know that God is real and you're safe. And the greatest trick of the stuff about Illuminati Hollywood. The devil is within a political figure. If I want to have power, and I'm a fallen angel like that, the villain, he's villain for all time. The government is in control. He says it, and God says it right now. Your God is him until I get there. But I'm gonna put my foot in his neck, and you put your foot in his pedestal, and you will live 1,000 years. And his light is gonna make the sunlight disappear, and the sun will start to disappear. In 1,000 years, it's not hard to believe. We live a long time. For him to keep you alive for 1,000 years,
Did I turn a race on?
I can do all of that. Let me lower CJ a little bit more. I don't know if you could be online. Are you online? You're talking to us, buddy. Talking to us? What were you saying? If you were talking to us? Because I didn't, I couldn't hear the way because I was still talking. It's all right, man. We cannot talk here, right? This is a debate or whatever. I mean, not debate, but just talking about our own opinion. So know that technology poses a lot of threat. You know how you say about technology, babe? Like how all these bad things, right? Radiation too. Yes.
Yeah.
But know this. God says it, with the biggest telescopes and microscopes, you will never see the dead. And remember, we used to think that there were thousands of galaxies, and now the new telescope shows us billions. Later, we're gonna find out that there's endless. There's no wall to the universe, and if there's a wall, what is behind it? It keeps expanding. Another thing. We thought the Earth was flat about 400 years ago. Look at the ocean and the sky. If you go beyond that, you'll fall. The horizon line? Bullcrap. If a 10-year-old goes back in time, he'll be like, I'm more smarter than y'all because the Earth is round, but you don't know that because I'm from the future. So we see that through the telescope. They sent a telescope in the 70s at 28,000 kilometers per second. That, using plutonium, the atom bomb that they detonated in Hiroshima, in space, they went boom. And it's still traveling 50 years later, and it's using the little outer bubble of our galaxy. Our galaxy is a million light years apart. But you want to know what we see now? Remember, we couldn't see the Earth was flat. Now we see it's not, right? We couldn't see the little billions of galaxies. We see now. And you know what we saw because of our telescope? Open your ears for this, guys, because this is going to baffle your mind a little bit. Pay attention, and I'll explain it twice. Are y'all listening? What we saw now? Can you hear me? There's a point. It's going to be from the Big Bang. Because of what we see from the Big Bang. Okay, so remember we couldn't see these things, and now with technology we see it, right? More things? So, the telescope has traveled now for 50 years, sending data from NASA every year because it takes a long time for that signal to reach you. Already. But the scientists said, wait a minute, there's a mechanism in space. You know the Earth rolls around like the sun, whatever, right? Could have been closer, we burned. Further, we freeze. Somebody intellectually put it. There's one. So he said this, the mechanism of the space, this is what I need, but you don't understand what I'm talking about. He said it like that. But those of you who don't understand, you go to school, and you go to computers, intelligence in school, and this chip has a function, a mechanism to function for this, for that, but that in space is dimensional, but it seems like there's a black holes inside of the galaxies making it spiral. There's a mechanism for this, a mechanism. It was intelligently built. It didn't come from nothing. And these telescopes, the Webb telescope that they sent not too long ago, saw even further than our telescope from back then. And they saw, wait, the Big Bang was 13. That's where it started. What we see, but we don't know where the Big Bang came from. They admit it. But now they see that behind the Big Bang, there are galaxies, so they don't know what the hell made it. But God said, let there be light. And the Word was God. And the Word was God, and God was the Word. And why is it that science and men cannot explain why we have a missing rib? Every male, God says it, he pulled it out of Eve. How come the oceans don't fall out of the earth? Look at the earth, how it is. There's a belly by Africa. It could be fallen. 3 dimensions. 1 dimension is somebody walking in front of you. Back and forth, back and forth. 2nd dimension, if he switches left and right, that's a 2nd dimension. Airplane was in midair. There's nothing under it. That's a 3rd dimension. Or if you jump in midair, if you throw a wallet, that's a 3rd dimension. 4/5 time space. Well, you cannot go back in time and streams I wrote down. And I've been asking God. I love those dreams too, since 2002, accelerating, flying in space. Look, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'll tell you a lot of dreams that I wrote it down the day and time. I'm not going to do that for attention, not to make myself feel good. Understand this. 5 years ago, I said, God, I lost a child when I was 18. I didn't suffer for that child. I didn't tell my mom because I was embarrassed. And I didn't suffer, but about 5 years ago, I started crying tears. Oh, shoot. And my girlfriend wanted to take out the baby. I said, you're not killing my baby. No, it's not for me. And no, something told me. God said, when the sperm touches trying to tell you, getting back to the situation about the dimensions, right? No, 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 no. When I started asking God, He gives you signs. Listen to me carefully, guys. Don't concentrate on all this. Concentrate on the invisible. And as for His kingdom, you get everything. Because physicists even admit that the invisible governs and controls the world. This was for years ago. Dark matter, dark energy, everything was 100% dark matter, dark energy until He celebrated light. They see that that controls the galaxies, is pushing the galaxy. Dark matter, dark energy at the speed of light by now. And the wind is invisible in this map. God says concentrate on the invisible. When you close your eyes and you think about the understanding, you feel the moment you open your eyes. So check it out. He gives you signs in dreams, and out here, real signs that you be like, what the hell? Because you can't comprehend them. You're not using your mind at 100, but when you're in the spirit world, it's like a natural thing, like somebody walking out here because it's vibrating at 100%. So it's not a big deal. Why is it not a big deal? When you're in tune, you shot these things. He says it. I don't tell you everything. That's so you can't wrap your mind around it. So check it out again. 5 years ago, I said, "Oh God, I'm sorry." I told my mom on her lap, crying, "Mom, I didn't tell you. You would have been a grandma. I'm sorry. Tell everybody. I'm ashamed." God, let me just finish this, baby. God, what would my child have been if my child was born? Yes, go ahead. Is that an emergency?
I just gotta go. I'll probably be back tomorrow though.
Tomorrow? Are you serious? Why?
Sorry.
Why are you leaving? Or where are you going? If you don't mind.
Because I
Hello?
need to go out with my going on a walk, and I have to do something tomorrow. I have to go to school, but I'll be like 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah, can I finish something real quick? 5 seconds? When I started asking God, ask what